So guys, welcome back to Really Awesome Plays Civilization Beyond Earth with Rising Tide. This is episode 4. So when we left off, we were continuing our assault on Chongsu with Dangai and Zhongsang looking in perilous condition. So hopefully we should capture them within this episode, but I'm pretty sure that we will. And we were also a little worried about the Pan-Asian Cooperative settling to the north of our current cities. Down to the south we have our explorer ready to build a expedition on this alien skeleton. I also forgot we can now leash aliens with our explorer units, so I will begin to do that when this expedition is complete and we can clear out this and use some of these alien units to move up here to the north just to make sure the Pan-Asian Cooperative don't try any funny business. So we are going to begin that expedition and end our turn, see what happens. Still got the coffee, but I turned down the heating a bit at least, so it's not 700 degrees in this room. So Chongsu is beginning to move down to defend Zhongsang, it seems. So hopefully we can get some easy kills from this. So we shall continue to harass their naval melee units. And we shall move this fellow here with an eye to attacking their cruiser. And this fellow cannot attack the cruiser, but I shall move them, I think, we'll keep our subs together, so I'll move them around there and continue to attack Dangai. I don't think you can capture it on this turn, but we shall move our cutter up here and our second cutter up as well. And you can both skip their turns. Our worker outside of Deep Castle is in place, ready to construct a farm. Our submarine outside of Zhongsang can move here and assault their cutter. Maybe even for the kill here, I think. Not quite, but next turn certainly. They also have a gunner under this cutter, so if that stays on the water, it's an easy kill. We can bomb some aliens, and our city of Isle is going to 4 population, which is fantastic. We need to begin to think about where we're going to move this. After the drone command is finished, I think we will begin to move it to the southeast of its current position. And to get this xenomass. And these shells, this Pharaxide, and we also want to clear this alien nest, maybe get some aliens. Although if we left it in place, we can just capture a load of aliens for our own force. So we continue our assault to the north of Dangai. Our sub is currently spotted, so we shall move it away 1 square. And this sub is in a good position to continue to assault. We shall come back to our cutters, but for now we need to move our submarines outside of Zhongsang. They can assault this cutter. And also assault this cutter. We could capture this city at the moment, but I'd prefer to kill this unit first. I think we do destroy this unit that's based in Dangai when we capture it, so hopefully we can do that. These guys can simply skip their turn. Aliens detected by Isle no news there really. So Chongsu's looking for peace again, but no thank you. Our expedition is completed and we got 13 affinity XP towards purity, which is nice I guess, but it's not something I'm too worried about. We got a new artifact. I'm not sure if we have 3 artifacts currently.
How much joy can this new planet hold when all I can think of is everything I've left behind?
So that kind of sums up purity I think pretty well. But yeah, veterancy gained on our sub outside of Zhongsang, so we shall upgrade that. This sub can ranged attack and kill the cutter. And hopefully this sub can get a kill on the second cutter, which it looks like it can. Fantastic. This fellow can move down here and finish this cruiser. And our other sub can move here, put a shot into Dangai. Fantastic. I wonder if we can capture it on this turn. It would be very costly, so I shall simply skip turn with these 2 melee units. And we shall move our explorer back into Almur to resupply. Our worker outside of Farjin is now finished. So I think I will leave this tile for now, because I do actually plan on moving the city. So 2 titanium or 2 petroleum. What else is of interest over here? Titanium, and this is the Pan-Asian Cooperative, so actually we're going to move this way. So I think for now we shall just simply come over here with our worker and get ready to build a petroleum well, which will actually cost us some energy per turn, but I think it is pretty good overall. We can bomb more aliens. We discovered an artifact, so let's see if we can do anything. We cannot, but let's just have a look anyway. 96 food, 22.5 science might be nice, but nothing too major. So yeah, we shall skip turn. Some more cutters outside of Dangai. I think I'll actually slowly begin to move my submarines here, putting shots on Jiangsang as they go.
When Coyote learned he was the only one of his kind on the new planet, his howl echoed through the rifts and off the distant hills.
And there you go. So we get to choose production in Farjan, which I think we shall move it. I'm almost tempted to move it down and around, because I think going too near to Pan-Asian Cooperative while we have no military to respond is a good idea, so I shall begin to move this. We get to choose a new research, so I'm certainly tempted to continue our hybrid or our harmony affinity progression, but I also wouldn't mind getting the dome, which I think is down here in fabrication. That is 63 turns, so that seems a bit excessive for now. I think also a good idea might be to work towards ballistics so we can get the rocket batteries in our city. I think that might be good if we are going to come under assault. Rangers in the cities are also pretty good. But I think, yes, I think we will move towards ballistics, so we'll do physics and then into ballistics. That will do for now. And one of our units needs orders over here, so we shall move it back 1 square and ranged attack this cutter. The Tide Hunter can also attack this cutter. Our cutters can wait for a turn. I will begin to move these subs up towards Dangai. I just want to get rid of Dangai at this stage, to be frank. I'm going to leave this one sub outside of Jiangsang to harass these gunners. We can bomb aliens again. I'm not too interested in. These guys can skip their turns. Our worker over here can build a petroleum well, which is actually going to cost us 2 energy and 1 happiness per turn. So, but it does improve a lot in terms of production and energy, so we shall go ahead with that. So Al-Falah or Al-Farah, I can't quite remember how to pronounce it. They're more disappointed in us again, but hopefully that doesn't come to a point where I have to worry about it before I'm finished with Chongsu, but I don't think that it will. Some aliens attacking an explorer over here belonging to, I'm not quite sure who, but it certainly wasn't us. Oh sugar, I should have bombed this cutter, but that's okay, we can do it with this fellow and hopefully get the kill. Yes indeed we can. This unit should be spotted, it is indeed, so we shall move it back and attack. And our third sub can move up towards Dangai. These guys can simply skip turn again. Our worker outside of Isle Muir can begin to work on a farm on this tile. Yeah, all going well I think. So I'm thinking with this explorer we go back here, resupply, maybe heal, begin to capture some of these alien units, and we can send them to the north of Farjan, or I don't know, we're going to call it Farjan. But anyway, we're going to move some aliens up here just to protect the northern side of our current locations. Cup of tea. Or not a cup of tea, sorry, a cup of coffee. So yeah, all is going well I think. Our neighbours don't seem too annoyed. Our immediate concern is the Pan-Asian Cooperative, but they seem okay with us for now. So we are going to full on assault Dangai. fellow will be ranged on the next turn. Our cutters can skip. This fellow can move here and assault these gunners for the kill. We also get veterancy, we'll do that on the next turn. Choose production in Deep Castle. In Deep Castle we will now work on... I'm almost tempted to build a trade depot, which I think, you know what, I will actually build a trade depot, I think. I'll do a laboratory, would be nice also, and a cyto nursery. Let's go for the laboratory for now. Our energy is okay, 15 per turn is nothing to write home about, but it's not so bad. So every turn that passes where these, our neighbours to the northeast, don't declare war on us is a good turn in my book at the moment. So, we have a veterancy on our submarine, so we shall take the attack damage boost and finish these gunners. We can continue assaulting Dangai. Should be maybe even capturable on this turn. I would like to get it to 0 city health. And yes, it is. That is a huge damage attack, but I think I shall do it anyway. And on second thoughts, I think I will actually annex this city. We have to choose production in Dangai. It doesn't really matter because it's under resistance. And we also have to choose production in Farjan, which is finished moving. So we shall build a drone command. One of our units needs orders, this cutter. We shall move it over here in preparation for a new assault. I can end your turn. Our worker outside of Deep Castle will begin to build farms. There's one farm. End a turn. Oh, our explorer is now resupplied. We shall leash this sea dragon. And with the sea dragon we can begin to move it north. And end turn. So we do have an intruder alert. I presume that's oh no, that's outside of the recently captured Chongsang city. Chongsu even, I should say. So it shouldn't be too difficult to finish this cruiser. We do have a lot of submarines in range. So we shall begin to attack. And we can move this submarine down here in anticipation of attacking on the next turn. This fellow could almost move around and finish, and I think yes, indeed I will do that. And I will actually heal this unit in Dangai. One of our workers, oh no, it's our explorer. They can heal in Almur for now. Our sea dragon can continue to move up here to the north just to keep an eye on anything that happens up there. Our submarine outside of Jiangsang can move into place and assault these fresh gunner units, I think they are. Yes, indeed they are. So things are looking pretty good. As cruiser moves out, I think I'll actually move that sub to kill the cruiser on the next turn, hopefully here. So yeah, things are looking pretty good, I think. So everyone unhappy with us for a myriad of reasons, so that's okay. To be expected. So we shall take a shot at here. We shall finish this cruiser. The submarine can wait until that cruiser is dead, and then hopefully we can move here without getting vision. I shall come back to that unit, I think. This fellow can heal, and this fellow can move down here. I'm not quite sure what can see me here, but I don't think we can actually kill that unit unless we have, I think gunners are the only unit that can do that. They have a thing called Bombard Orbit or something. I can't quite remember the name of it. So we can get +5 city strength from rocket batteries or +1 orbital strike range from rocket batteries. I think I'm going to go for +5 city strength. It is something we need to counteract. And speaking of which, I'm actually going to pull up the diplomatic capital screen So with diplomatic capital you can spend it on a variety of things. These are our baseline perk. So I can upgrade to aquatic cities to have 60% more combat strength. I'm actually absolutely going to do that, and 75 more aquatic strength. So for now that is fantastic. Our home cities should have a lot more defensive power than they had, which is still not much. 18.6 is like 2 units really could take that. So we have some intrigue happening in Deep Castle. I think that's probably what units are here. I think Chungsu start with a covert operative. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, we have some intrigue in Deep Castle. Nothing too major to worry about at the moment, but if it continues it certainly might be an issue. You can actually skip your turn for now, my friend, and next turn. So Jiangsang should fall soon, I think, within a couple of turns. A sip of coffee for my armchair generaling that I'm doing at the moment. Pan-Asian Cooperative unhappy with us, but they don't seem to be declaring war, so I'll take that as a win for now. I do need to begin to think about how to connect all these cities, and I think something here would be good. So yeah, we shall look into that shortly. Our subs can continue to harass the various units. I just want this in range so it can capture it in one turn, so I think here is the spot. You can skip. And here's the spot for you, my friend, and you can skip. Our sub can continue to assault this gunner unit. This sub can move around here in order to put some pressure on Jiangsang shortly. This sub can take down the cruiser, I think that is over there. Maybe a cutter. Anyway, it's dead now. We can bomb some aliens outside of Almur, but I'm not too interested in that right now. I think we'll move our explorer out and on the next turn capture a new unit. So Chungsu is happy with our city count. Well, that irony is not lost on me, my friend. So Pan-Asian Cooperative unhappy with us once again. Not ideal, of course. Although they do, we got a respect increase because of our virtue synergy. Almur is finished the drone command. Fantastic. We can begin to move that city to the southeast. Our explorer can unleash a sea dragon. And the sea dragon can begin to move to the north as well. Our sub outside of Jiangsang can finish this gunner unit, hopefully. Yes, indeed. And we have a sub here as well. So I need to actually keep one unit in range of it. So I think we'll do something like this. We shall bomb. And then bomb here. And hopefully this can get the kill. It cannot, but if I do this first, it surely can. Decisive victory, so that should be the kill right there. Subs work both ways, really. They can also kill me in silence, so we shall skip that turn for now on the cutter. Our worker here is not a whole lot we can do with them at the moment, which is not ideal, of course. Almur will be finished moving in 2 turns, so I guess we can begin to prepare for that. And we shall move our camera back over here, and next turn. So Jiangsang is quite a large border. More gunners coming out of Jiangsang. But it doesn't seem like they have too much fight left in them, so hopefully we should capture Jiangsang in the next turn or 2, I would assume.
Consider a simple problem, such as navigation in a spaceship approaching light speed.
So we got physics is complete, which allows us to build, amongst other things, a ranger unit and a dry dock. Dry dock is fantastic, plus 20% production for naval units, which, with our focus in this playthrough, is a great addition.
Every day I think of Earth, because a word or phrase evokes a lesson I learned long ago, and gets me what I need.
And there you go, more progression in the purity affinity. We got veterancy on our cutter, so we'll upgrade the combat strength. Our rangers are now available to upgrade. So, not much of a choice here. I think I'll go for +5 heal. It's always nice to have. Choose production in Deep Castle. Deep Castle can begin work on a Cyto Nursery. We're going to need that health. Our Explorer unit can... I think I'll move them back in here to heal. I think once again I don't want them to die leashing aliens. And this Sea Dragon can move up to the northwest of Farjan. So we continue our assault on Jiangsang. I think I shall actually focus all of my damage now on the city itself. So hopefully it will not last too much longer. Maybe even on this turn we can capture it. No. So next turn, Jiangsang shall be ours. We shall skip turn and you can heal. Work inside of Farjan is finished the petroleum well. So we'll just do a quick check what tiles it's working, and we shall move our over here. What is this on this tile? This is, our mine, sorry, we have that built already. So I shall build a farm to the north of Farjan. This work, I'm afraid, can skip turn for now. And we shall move on to the next turn. So he's really struggling now to hold us back, so no, this will not work for me. You will be deleted from the game shortly, my friend. Oh, one of our subs was in view for some reason. Oh, because they moved his colonist here. That is okay, not the end of the world. Not ideal either, but I'm sure we can just buy a submarine in Dangai, which actually is a fantastic idea. They are still in revolt, so hopefully by the start of the next turn that will be finished, and it is indeed. So I think I'm just going to check who's visible and who's not. All our subs seem okay, I think. Yes indeed, so we'll start with this fellow down here. And this fellow here. And this should be the capture. Yes indeed it is. So hopefully this is the end of Chongsu. So he is finished. Goodbye, my friend. And we get to take all of his research. So we're actually working on ballistics and we get it for free, which is amazing, and robotics as well. And yeah, we'll take all of this stuff and confirm.
Oppression, chaos, and death may come from the barrel of a gun, but so occasionally does victory.
That is fantastic. So that is...
The necessity of an artificial power source is a myth. An ecosystem powers itself. When humanity learns to live in harmony with its surroundings, we will reap the same benefits of power. Robots do not complain, question, or rest, which makes them good role models for the rest of you.
Fantastic. So that is the end of Chongsu.
The first 5 machines of Earth are the wheel, the lever, the inclined plane, the dynamo, and the screw.
Fantastic.
The best lesson the Raptor can teach you is to be grateful for the prey that sustains you. The worst lesson it can teach you is a practical demonstration of that point. Progress begins with someone saying, there has to be a better way to do this.
Wow, what a lot of talkovers. So we captured the city of Jiangsang. We're going to annex that city, which is fantastic. It will be in resistance for 10 turns, so, or 13 turns essentially, until we can take control of it. Our submarine force can begin to move back to Farjan. I think I wish there was a way around the north of the map, but there does not appear to be. That is okay for now, I think. Okay, so yeah, I think that went pretty well. It's nice to get such a warmongering-esque nation out of the way so early, so we shall heal some of our units. I think I'll leave one of our subs here to defend Dangai. Our worker here outside of Farjan is ready to go, so we will try and get rid of this alien unit here and kill their explorer, of course. that is okay. We can simply, I think I will actually even purchase another explorer, because that's a nice little alien army we can develop down there. Here we shall build a farm. Outside of Deep Castle we shall build another farm. And yeah, we've quite a bit of production to choose now. So Almure just finished moving, so we shall get the minus 20 health. So we need to get a pharma lab for our research. We are finished a lot of stuff that I was hoping to get. Wow, robotics even so early. That is amazing. We have aircraft now, the TAC jet, the auto plant, Fraxet mine, manufactory. They're all fantastic additions. But I think I shall move towards, I wouldn't mind getting a bit more harmony. So perhaps even xenofuel might be a good idea. And we can build the xenomass wells, which yes, we shall begin to work towards alien sciences. We also have to choose production in Jiangsang, which doesn't really matter right now, so we'll just pick anything. And that is the end of this turn, and also the end of this episode. So thank you guys for joining me. If you have any comments, criticism, feedback, anything at all, do feel free to leave it down in the comments. And thanks again, and I will catch you next time.